Greetings. Another day, another thought. This one's even less developed than others, and you can tell if you've watched these that I'm just talking. I don't have a script. This is more what I want, which is us sitting around a tavern, Son of Liberty. Instead of 1763, it is 2023, where we sit around and we talk. We enjoy. We consider, we share, we challenge. Here's what I want to put out right now. That we, as part of what we're doing, building a community, rebuilding our ability to dialogue, ability to discuss, is that we will refuse to accept the labels. Just stop. Those who use those are doing it to shut you down. Racist, sexist, homophobic, Islamophobic, xenophobic, misogynistic, racist. I guess transphobic is in there now too. They throw it at you, they put it at you, they throw it on people, they label people. It has been effective because nobody wants to be a racist. Nobody wants to be a sexist. But we now have enough experience to realize that they're not doing it honestly. It's not an honest expression. It is to shut you down, to get you to stop talking, and to get you to stop thinking. Now, it's never worked on me. It's never worked on me. It's never worked on me. Because when racism is racism, then it's racism. I'll call it out as much. Or if I didn't experience or didn't identify it, I'll listen to those who do. And if you've got the evidence, I'll agree with that. Well, I've got a real quick awareness of you're just using that to shut someone down. You don't have anything to say. You can't counter. You have no support. You have no evidence. You're just labeling. So what we're going to do is to, from this point forward, we're going to refuse the labels. We're going to refuse them. These people have so overused racism that it no longer has the power that it should have. Real racism has gone on in the United States for a long time. But things are not the same as they were. They use racism now as if it were as bad as 1912 or 1886. Same thing with sexism. Show me the law where women are treated differently under the law. Show it to me. Show it to me. Where are men treated worse than women under the law or under the interpretation of the law? Try family courts. Try 80% of the divorces, and higher than that for college-educated women, are filed by women. How many? Many. Most of them are filed for irreconcilable differences, which means I'm done and I'll take half of his money and I'll take payment in the future and I'll take the house. Oh, and I'll take the kids. And he will be left out. You want to look at how this country treats the sexes? Look at family court. Just look at it. Just look at it. Don't come in with judgment. Look at it. So, when you are labeled, when we are labeled, when a bargaining discussion is happening about a topic, including real differences of opinion, but someone throws in one of the IstaPhobes, what we're going to do at this point is say, oh, you don't have anything. You don't have anything. So therefore, we're not going to listen to the argument you're making because you don't have one. Be gone, Satan, you have no power here. Tell these people that stop. Just done. 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 No more. Now, if you've got points to make, make them. If all you can do is label, you're done. Because we are about building our society, building our country, improving opportunities, improving even the way our government runs, improving the culture of liberties and freedoms. That's what we want. We're not going to be shut down because they found a way to get people to shut up. So, now again, I'm talking out loud, saying things that I never had to think about because that stuff doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on me. You see, I got a lot of guilt in me, but it is not a white guilt. I don't have white guilt. I've never had white guilt. Ever. Why? Because I'm guilty of what I've done, not for the race. Get away from me with that. There are black people who were lynched because some black person allegedly did something and the mob went and grabbed somebody and murdered them. Well, he's black, so therefore, oh, the Jews didn't kill Christ. These things are not new. They've been used for decades and decades and decades. Now they're being used on white people. Gullible whites, stupid whites, which would be liberal, progressive Democrats. And the ones who are using it are mostly grifters. They figured out they can get a whole lot more for themselves if they guilt these white liberal progressives. But they, both sides, are hurting this country. I refuse to accept that anymore. You should refuse to accept it. Stop it. Just stop. We're done. So, that's the thought of the day. As we work on the details of expanding our understanding of the country, the government, the roles, our specific rights, liberties, and freedoms, how they play out, as we can work on identifying our own ability to discern, to investigate, to critically examine, to have emotion and interest, but not have it be blind emotional response. As we look at tools, internal tools for critically analyzing what comes to me and what I accept and what I believe and what I come back with to challenge. As we look at all of that, we need to say, and we are not going to tolerate anymore this dissension caused by these manipulations. When you see it, call it out. I don't mean make that the big thing, but I mean say, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Call it out, move on. Let's regain the big structure that allows 99% of us to be in the dialogue. Let's regain that. Son of Liberty 2020, amliberty2020 @gmail.com, thelibertyhub.com. See you next time.